Hello everyone, Karina Webb, Psychic Medium here for another Friday night. Welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining us, and I know you'll be getting on soon. So just for those who are watching the replay, hello. Now tonight I do want to talk about things that I'm finding people having more struggles with than anything I believe in the world. And one of those things that I feel at this stage, I've done readings this week, and not only just this week, but I've noticed over a period of pattern, people are coming that are really quite struggling. So I really do want to address this a little bit more before, than later, because I feel, if I can help one soul, this is a great thing. So I really want to touch base on some of the things that could be bothering you, and of course address them with me, and I can certainly help you along the way with that. So I'm welcoming whoever's joining me tonight. So hi Janelle Page, how are you, darling? Thank you for joining me. Hi Patricia Thomas, hello, thank you for joining me tonight. I feel spirit people are wanting to come in straight away because I feel my throat's starting to go. It's so funny. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Jessica. How are you, darling? So thank you for joining us. Hi, Sharon Morgan. Hi, how are you? Hi, Catherine. Hi, Marlene. Oh, thank you all for joining us. So, tonight is going to be a really specific, topic, but it's going to help a lot of people in their to day-to-day life, because I think that it's really important to address stuff. And there's not a day that goes by that the human mind does not go through a day where there's smooth sailing. Yes, we have good days, and there's days we don't have such good days. And this is why tonight I really do want to address some things to help people tonight. So I'm just saying hello to whoever else is joining me tonight. I've just had a drink of some lemon juice here, so I think it was getting caught in my throat there. Hi Sandra, hi Wendy, how are you? Well, I can see quite a few jumping on now. Hi Diane, hi Janina, is it? Hi Karen. Oh, Karen, how are you, darling? Good morning to you. What time would it be there? It must be possibly about 9 o'clock or something, would it be? I don't know. You can let me know. But thank you all for joining us. So I feel I did touch base with what I'm talking about tonight a little bit when I first started. But I'm getting clients who are really finding a struggle in their life, and I feel this could possibly even widen out. And I think that, as I said, if I can help someone here tonight who either watches the replay or watches tonight, then I've kind of done my job. Or maybe possibly you might have somebody that you can help through the information that you will receive as well. So let's get started. We have certainly had a few people jumping on. Hi Shell, how are you, darling? Yeah, all good. All right, well, I'm going to get started there. So the good old emotions that we have, we do have a lot of great emotions, let's face it. But, the emotions are stemming from two, and those emotions are stemming from love and fear. Now, let's face it, fear. Who doesn't have fear? We can have fear of getting on camera. We can have fear of getting on, in front of an audience, or in front of a group of people, or, we can just have fear of just standing up there and expressing ourselves. Can you remember when you're at school and the teacher has asked you to stand up? And I can recall this myself. and they've asked me to get up, and my face just went brick red. Couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So they're the fears that we go through, and that's not very pleasant. And then, you know, we have the planet's doing lots of changes. Yes, we've had the full moon and everything like that, but we really have to touch base with what's happening internally here with us, okay? So, you know, are you feeling overwhelmed, you know, with having to get your demands met, you know, getting back to people on emails, you know, just doing work regarded to, you know, everyday work at whether you work at home or whether you work out there in the field, or, you know, whatever's, there's a lot of stuff that can come in and can have us setting these emotional, you know, these emotional triggers pretty big. And then there's also the you know, the fear and overwhelmness of being, you know, not being worthy, I suppose, of ourselves, you know, and we have all been through that process, yes. And so, you know, when we don't feel all these things that are coming into the subconscious mind. Now, I know a couple of clients have had a feeling of like cloudiness in their mind, like that they don't know where they're going, what they're doing, what they're supposed to feel. They feel sometimes numbness, you know. I feel like I need to be, you know, back home because I don't know why I'm here. I don't know my purpose. And, you know, it's understandable why we can feel this way. And then, you know, it's a very logic reason why. And then there's also the addictions. You know, we have the addictions where we smoke and we can drink and we can possibly take recreation drugs, you know, and of course even medicating ourselves with prescription drugs as well, because that's the feeling of numbness. We feel like that's a good thing for us because it's a short-term thing for us that makes us feel better. And of course we go into the herbs and everything's all good and that, but at the end of the day, we really need to get to the core of where we're at. And acknowledge that the emotions that you're going through on a daily basis, okay, you're not alone. Let's just say that, okay? So if you wake up one day and you feel like, you know, you're overwhelmed, I don't know what I'm doing here, oh my gosh, you know, I feel like ending my life, you know. I had one person that felt like they wanted to end their life, you know, and thank goodness they're still living today. But, you know, I just feel that, you know, there is a solution, a really good solution, and it's a very simple solution. And this is why when I said to Spirit tonight, what is it that you wanted to talk about? And they, you know, I got this connection from my close team here, that it was important for me to talk about this again, but talk about it in a very different reality, if you like. And so let's just know that, okay, it doesn't matter what we're experiencing here in our mind, yes? So whether we're feeling like we have anxiety, we have depression, we feel like as though, you know, our world is upside down, we feel crazy, we feel, you know, like an insane feeling, all these feelings are, you know, and then we can go to the doctor and the doctor can say, oh, well, you know, just take some medication and you'll be fine. And that's fine for very short periods of time. But in saying that, it's not going to get to the core of where we're at. Okay. So this is where we need to deal, okay, with the major source here. Okay. And the major source is our brain. We need to tap base with that brain. We need to get it where we need to have it, okay? Look, our subconscious mind, okay, is about 3/4, okay, there taking recorded programmings from the time from the time we were born. And we all know that, yeah? So we've come into the womb and we've heard a lot of things and we've experienced a lot of things when we've come on out, and then we've heard many more things, and then we have our programming of what we have said to ourselves as well, as not what others may have said to us, or the experiences of loss. You know, we've lost jobs, we've lost people to the other world, we've lost experiences, we've lost friendships, we've lost many things we have lost. And so all these things are coming into the subconscious mind. Now, so, you know, the conscious mind that we are very conscious of, okay, that's a quarter, okay, that is taking us to where we need to be, yeah? But that subconscious mind, that 3/4 of the subconscious mind rules our life, whether we like it or not. It is ruling our life. So here's a good example. Just say, okay, you've made you know, whether it's a New Year's resolution or whether it's right here and right now, okay? You know, you make the decision, I'm going to go and exercise, I'm going to eat better, I am going to really get healthy because I feel it's time to get healthy. And so then what do? You start on your journey. This is great. You wake up the next day and you go, this is awesome. I'm ready to go. You know, I'm ready to go. And so you start eating very well, and then you start going for maybe possibly a walk, and then, you know, you get that motivation and you start getting all this information to help yourself with things. And then all of a sudden, 2 or 3 days down the track, what happens? Down she goes. Okay, so the conscious mind was eager to go, was eager to get you there, but the subconscious mind pretty much destroyed you. Okay, because it overrides the actual conscious mind. Okay, and as I said to you, if that's 3/4, okay, of your thinking and of your dialogue, how do you expect your conscious mind, which is 1/4, going to be able to keep you going? So, you know, same with addictions. You know, if you want to give up smoking, you cannot just give up smoking and go, again, the same as, you know, trying to lose the weight and say, you know, I'm just going to give up smoking today. And you know what? There is people that do that. I mean, credit to those who can just change like that and, you know, have their conscious mind completely, you know, be so strong enough in that percentage to take over the subconscious mind. But usually it's because of health reasons. Usually it's because of doctors, or usually because it's of some kind of thing. But I can recall myself, I just said one day, oh my gosh, you know, when I was quite young, I had said, when I think it was about 20-something, 21 or something, and I had pains right up my arms, and I said, oh, I'm going to give up smoking. And yes, I did. However, you know, had I smoked for many more years thereafter, I possibly would not have been able to change that programming, you see. So, you know, we look in the window, we look in the mirror and we will say to ourselves, you know, oh gosh, I look fat in that today. Oh, I don't look good. Oh, you know, my hair's terrible today, this, that, and the other. So you see the programming and what we're bringing in. And then, of course, you've got people who we are meeting every day, and they're in their very low vibration, and we are attracting people's energy as well. And so, you know, there's so much coming into the subconscious mind, and there's no possible way that we are going to get over depression. We're not going to get over anxiety. We're not going to get over anything that we truly want to get over okay, unless we change that subconscious level of mind, okay? And you know, what do you call it? The just trying to think here. Yeah, the paradigm shift that we want to have is, you know, from one reality, which is where we're thinking in that subconscious level, to the next. But to have that paradigm shift of where we want to go, okay, has to be from changing the subconscious mind. Because yes, we can change it. We can have that shift. We can have as many shifts as we like, but that's done on the conscious level. And you see, we're so excited when we're on that conscious level to think about what we're going to do. But then when it comes to the actual reality, let's face it, you know, we are not going to be strong enough to be able to follow through with it, okay? Now, something that's possibly a year ago that you may have worked on, some fears or whatever, don't be surprised that, you know, you'll have certain things coming back. And that's purely because of the programming that has been instilled in there, is wanting to come back here and destroy your conscious mind, your conscious thinking every day. Okay, so this is why the young people, especially young children, you know, they don't seem to be too bothered by stuff. They're not, they're happy all the time, is because their subconscious mind hasn't been filled with all this, you know, yuck stuff that we haven't, you know, that we have had over many years, and this is why they're full of life. This is why they're so connected to spirit, and we work on getting closer to spirit, but we've got all these other physical things around us, and you know, when we look at the stuff that we have to do on a daily basis, we say to ourselves, well, I can't do that. It's just all too much in my head and I'm feeling quite overwhelmed. And that's your subconscious mind telling you that, you know, do you remember when you struggled, you know, 10 years ago in this similar situation? Well, I'm going to bring back the recording again to remind you this is where you were at and this is where you need to be today. Okay, and instead of, you know, having that thought pattern to say, well, you know, that's where I was, but I can change it. But you won't be able to change it. You may be able to change a little bit of it, and you certainly can work towards it. But look, at the end of the day, changing your subconscious mind is the only thing seriously is going to get you where you want to go today. So if you, whatever plans that you have been wanting to do, whether it's, you know, taking yourself out there into the big world and doing some, you know, huge thing that's been absolutely, you know, you've been dying to want to do, and you've just had so much fear about doing it, or, you know, or you just, you know, you're wanting to take yourself out of one reality to a new reality, but you can't make that, you know, paradigm shift. And how to do that? Well, you've got to target. You've definitely got to target your subconscious mind. And how do we do that? Well, you know what, we can tell ourselves every day, if we want to, in the mirror, that we are beautiful people. We can say so many great affirmations to ourselves, and that's certainly going to help us. But let's just cut to the chase here. Who's going to stand in the mirror, okay, for long periods of time and tell ourselves how wonderful we are? Okay, yes, we can do it for 5 or 10 minutes, but at the end of the day, if you've had a programming that's lasted, you know, 20, 30, 50, however many years, and you're trying to do something for 10 minutes, yes, it's chipping away at it, but we really want to get to a deeper level, especially if we, you know, there's souls out there that want to get off medications. They want to, you know, they want to break the addictions to what they have been experiencing. So, you know, I know souls who come to see me and they say they're very spiritual, but then they take medication and that wipes them right out. And then they find it very difficult again. And, you know, I'm not a doctor to say, hey, get off your prescriptions. But what I'm saying is that we really need to target that subconscious mind. That's it, for the most important thing. And then, you know, you could wean off your medication, of course, you know, if it feels right for you. I always feel that each and every one of us is the doctor within. Okay, you know, one of my own healing guides told me that, and I always believed that anyway. And that's true. I think, you know, is that we are the doctor. Even though there is doctors out there and wonderful specialists out there, but we are the doctor to work out what's right for us and whether or not we should be on whatever medications or not. You know, let's just say that when we start working on the subconscious mind, okay, there possibly could be some resistance, you know. Not anything is going to be smooth sailing. But this is where the more you work on your subconscious mind, the more you will come to a better place. So it's a better paradigm shift to that new reality that you want. And it's parallel reality with what your desires are, if that makes any sense. And your subconscious mind will recognize that too, you see. So, okay, how do we do that? Well, you know, we have Google today. You know, we have Google today. So we have certain, you know, there's videos out there. I know that people have videos out there where you can reprogram your mind, okay? And what it's doing is it's going into your conscious mind, which is, as I said, it's the quarter part of your mind, okay? But then it's coming into the 3/4 part of your conscious mind, and it is going to be programming in there, and not necessarily pushing out the other, but what will happen is the more that we put the positive in, the more it will shift the other aside. And eventually that will have to be, the old programming that is, will need to be deleted, if you like. It will be non-existent to us, because it will not be our world. It will not be our belief system. It will not be our thought pattern anymore. And so when you hear people say stuff, you'll go, well, that doesn't resonate with me anymore. And let's just say one thing too, is that when we start to reprogram our mind, what then happens is the shift takes place where the right things come in to help us, right? So the right people come in. You know, I've noticed certain people, for myself, haven't come into alignment with me, and that is truly okay. And this is why this happens, is because when we work on the subconscious mind, then there's things that have to you know, move away from our place of you know, our place of thinking, our place of awareness. Our conscious mind, our subconscious mind, everything who we are, that doesn't resonate with us anymore. So why would we have it come to us? So whatever walks out of our life, or whatever is not meant to be in our life, is not part of who we are. Do you know? And not part of our new selves, not part of our higher self, but also the highest conscious subconscious mind as well. So something to really think about. Now, I'm not sure if you, most people have access, to the internet today. So there is a lot of things that we can download, okay, from the net to reprogramming the mind. And you can reprogram the mind for all addictions, depression, fear, anything and everything, whether you have fear of spiders or whatever, whether you want to stand up in front of 100 people and you just don't know how you're going to do that, this is where the reprogramming really does come into play and really can help you. And you might say, well, how long do I do it for? Do I do it for a week, or do I do it for a month, or how long? You do it until. You might need to do it all the time, however long it will take. And just remember that your subconscious mind that has that old programming will come back. And it will test you, okay? It will test you. But you remember that the conscious mind and the subconscious mind will work together, and you will know you're at some sort of place. But just to give you some kind of understanding, that if you have been unwell, so let's say you've had depression for 5 years. Now, that's a long time to have depression, yeah? Well, it will take a month for every year that you've been very unwell. Okay, so, you're looking at a good 5 months, but then why stop it? Because if it's positive stuff going in, okay, you would probably then update it to something a bit better. You would find another better reprogramming that you would like. Okay, that would just be right up your alley. Something a little bit more, a little bit more higher class, let's call it. And the more you can work with that, the more, you'll have this intellectual mind that will be just going, I am so amazing and I can do so many amazing things. And what will happen is you'll see so many different things come from your little world that you'll go, oh my gosh, this is what I've come here on this planet to do and to be. All these amazing things. And you'll see that the more that you reprogram the mind, the more you will see the wonderful things that are coming from this. Okay, so this is why it is so important to reprogram the subconscious mind. And when do we do it? We do it whenever we can do it. You can do it all day if you like, but you know what, some people have to work. You do it when you can. You do it maybe a couple of hours a day. You do it when you get home from work. You do it before you go to work. There is really no excuses to when you can do it. You can do it when you're going to bed at night and sleeping. You must have headphones, of course, because it's really useless otherwise, because you really want to go internally with it. But, as often, as much as you can, is really good. So there is no given amount of set of time here of how much you should do or how little you should do. So I think just go for it, start it, look for something. If you feel as though you're having a little bit of a tough time in your mind and you just can't get back on the track, and yes, we can blame a lot of things. We can blame the workplace, we can blame the people in our lives, we can blame a lot of things, but at the end of the day, the subconscious mind is here to destroy us and will destroy us. It will destroy us so badly that it will shut us down. It will make us unwell, so unwell that it's been probably, a lot of people even being unwell, the subconscious mind has been telling them so. And this is why they continually be unwell. And it's the same, and the cells are setting off, you know, a setting of communication rather to the body as well. And so, you know, the body is just reacting from the subconscious level, you know. So at the end of the day, they're in communication with each other. And so if you're feeling pain or if you're feeling something, we've got to change the subconscious level. It's that simple. Okay, so something for you to have a think about. So, you know, what's not working in your life? Is there something that you feel as though I just need to work with that? Okay, get on the internet, start doing some research, find some videos out there that you can download, reprogram the subconscious mind. You don't want the subconscious mind taking over your conscious mind, because I can guarantee you your subconscious mind will not let you do anything new in your life, because it's been programmed to tell you otherwise. And it's going to stop you from growing as a soul being that you know you truly are amazing soul to be. All right, okay, so that's a little bit of insight for tonight, guys. Now you know what happens after this. It's reading time. Okay, so now I've got the cards, but let's just see who I'm feeling guided as I'm going there with spirit. Okay, so hello everyone. Hi Tina, how are you? All right, so actually I don't know why I'm shuffling. Hi Ingrid, how are you? So, hi Kelly Jones. Hi Hamish, how are you? So I'm just touching base with you there, Hamish. If you're still connecting with us, and you're saying you feel very low today after the full moon changes are happening, full transformation, but hard to drop the fear totally. And this is why, Hamish, we cannot change the brain. You know, for you to go through the fear, you've got to get that reprogramming back into your mind to get rid of that subconscious fear that has been, you know, making you fearful, not just with what you're fearing at the moment, but everything in your life, darling, everything in your life. There's been so many things that I believe that it's not just these one things that you're having fear of, but it's probably many things. This is why reprogramming the mind is so important. You know, people will probably see me down the street that know me, or, you know, come to visit me. They just go, oh, lady with their headphones, because I'm always got headphones in, you know. And I've been doing this for years, but I've been doing it a lot more over the last couple of years, you know, and just getting myself in a better place with stuff. So this is why I feel, and I know it works, you know, I do know it works. And you know, scientists will tell you people who work with the mind will tell you the same thing. The subconscious mind rules us, and we've got to stop it ruling us. It's good in a sense if we're putting the great programming in there, yeah, but if we haven't got great programming from the time we were born up, and we know we haven't, we've got to change it, okay? So just work on what is not working for you, and especially you, Hamish, that I'm addressing this with you, darling. You know, yes, we've had a full moon. Sorry, I just need to say stop the full moon. Stop the full moon. Okay, you know what? Yes, I understand it. I understand it. You know, there's a lot of people that probably will disagree with me there on that. I do understand the full moon has its moments with us, but at the end of the day, we have to take full responsibility of our own mind and how our brain works and our subconscious level, okay? And until we work with that subconscious mind and to reprogram it, okay, nothing's going to change in our world, not anything, okay? So I just urge you there, Hamish, is to start working with reprogramming your mind on fear. Okay, and you will see some better results there. All right. Okay. Now, hi Vicky. Okay, so now I'm connecting with Tina. Hi Tina Williams, how are you? So I'm not sure if you want a card, but for those who do not know me, I don't work with the cards, but we know that you love visual. We know you people are very, clairvoyantly or wanting to see visual signs of things. So I am going to pull you out a card there, Tina. So welcome, and thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, Tina. Ooh, okay, Tina. I have given you, this is Tina Williams. Look at this, third eye. A beautiful card. Third eye chakra there. So let's just say there, I feel that you could be feeling, let me just see what they're trying to say here. I feel there you have asked either the Divine Father or the universe, whatever you feel you're connected to there, Tina. At some stage, you have been wanting to open your third eye, okay? And I also feel either you've had it now or you did have it, a sense of pressure, okay, to your forehead here, which is, to your third eye area. And I feel that's a bit of activation there for you. And I feel the spirit world is working with you on that, okay? Sometimes you've just got to be a little bit patient with it, because they're saying here, we are working with you. We're activating and opening that center up for you a bit more. And I'm not sure if you've got concrete where you are, where your premises are there, but I just want to acknowledge to you that when you look to the ground of the concrete, that you will start to see formations of spirit, spirit, let's just call it spirit, yeah? Whether you see spirit loved ones or guides or whatever, they're just acknowledging to you that when you go to that place of quietness and sitting and looking down, you will start to see that. But being patient too, because I just feel that you have been on your journey for a little while. I feel like there's been possibly a little bit of discontentment with the fact that you would like more of your gifts to open up, okay? I want to just say from Spirit's end, you just need to be patient, okay, with them. They are working with you on the third eye, okay? Oh, that's not it. I must have shoved it in. They're working with you on that, so be very, very patient. I need you to also get back into meditation, okay, and start to do what we would call a visualization, okay? Meditation is that they're giving me word about here. So if you can get yourself to do like a 15 or 20 minute, okay, there, Tina, meditation, that will help you, it's just going to help you go and see with your third eye a bit better there. All right, so good luck with that, and never ever give up, okay? Because what we think sometimes is it's not working for us. It really can be working for us, and I feel you've either got a pressure or you have had a pressure to the area, and it can even be a pressure of a headache. So be patient with Spirit. They're working with you, darling. All right, I'll leave that with you. All right, thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, all right, let's see who else I can. Spirit wants to touch base. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to connect with Sharon Morgan. Hi, Sharon. Now, I just read your message as it stopped me here with you, and it says here, I gave up smoking 4 months ago. How amazing is that? Now, you know, there must have been a massive trigger for you to want to do that, and sometimes it can be as little as, you know, the determination to not want to do it because of the fact that, you know, it can cost a lot of money too. So, so bravo to you that you have lost that desire, that addiction, if you like. And actually what I'm just getting word of here is that your spirit team, okay, have been actually helping you, okay, towards this time with you. So this is probably why you have had, was there another time you did give up though? They're just asking you to be very, very careful and maybe take a little bit of reprogramming to the mind, just a little, to help you there with a little bit of, you know, later on guidance, yeah, if you feel you need to there. All right, that would be helpful. All right. And I'm seeing dancing around you, like not you dancing, but I feel young ones dancing. Lots of someone wants to dance or go into dancing or something there. Sharon, I'm not really sure what's happening there, but I just feel that's really, I'm not sure if it's your children or someone else's children. I just feel go with that beautiful, whoever these children are, to just keep going with this beautiful dancing, because I feel this is really opening them up with creativity and a spiritual connection there as well. So I think that's really lovely. All right, Sharon, so that's wonderful news that you have given up smoking. Oh, okay, Sharon, this is a really good card, darling. Okay. Now this one, Sharon, oops, we'll go up a bit higher. There we are. New beginnings. How good is that? New beginnings. It's really good card. So that really is indicating that a new energy is coming forward for you, Sharon, to, you know, to pretty much lay down the foundations of some new experiences coming into your life. And you've obviously already had a new experience from just, you know, giving up smoking as well. So how really good is that? But I just feel they're showing me like a piece of paper, and they're showing me on the piece of paper it says inventory. And that indicates to me that you're like itemizing things, or you're organizing things here about what you want in your world, what you want in your life. Okay, what changes you want to have happen. You know, it's like it's like, you know how you write down itemized things as such as like bread, butter, but they're talking more of your life, whether it's man in your life, you know, whether it's you know, your job and those sorts of things. It's like as though they're working everything out there in a very organized fashion, if you like. So the new beginnings, okay, is all part of that, because it's like, and actually I want to say that in the next 2 years, and I know that seems quite far away, but I want to say next 2 years you won't know yourself, because where you are today and where you're going to be, oh my Lord, it's going to be amazing. You're really going to have huge transformation. The death card comes in as I'm speaking with you for that next 2 years. Death, massive transformation that comes in with the new beginnings as well. So I just feel could be a new job, could be either a new man, new man, or change of, you know, new relationship of, you know, of the old one that you've already got. And it's also new friends. There's a whole lot of newness coming in between now and that next 2 years with you. And I don't actually know what you look like. I can just see your hair is look, I think it's like blonde or something, but I just feel your hair is going to be different color. It's going to be a lighter or something color than that what you've got there. I feel this is more of a strawberry blonde, but I feel you're going to be going more lighter. So there's a lot of changes there with you, but this is all good changes, okay? I want to bring it to your attention though, that we want you to focus a little bit more on your heart, okay? Your heart needs undivided attention, okay, as we speak, all right? And I think you understand what we're talking about there, but they're just talking about overall looking after yourself now is really a very important goal here. And I'm being shown I've been shown they're taking me to Victoria. I don't know why they take me to Victoria, but I'm going to, they showed me the map of Australia and they showed me Victoria. Okay, so I don't know if you live in Victoria or if you have ancestry to Victoria, or if you, I don't know. Okay, so but they're just bringing that to me there. Just to let you know about that. So wonderful opportunities coming your way. Just, you know, let the heart open and say, bring it on, spirit. And I just want to say the next couple of months too. So what's that? So we're in August at the moment, September, October. Okay, I just feel something really grand is coming your way, love. I really feel a good opening of new experiences and new opportunities coming there, but one real major one around that time. Okay, so thank you very much, Sharon, for touching base with me tonight and joining us. Okay, all right. Okay. Oh yeah, plenty. Just checking here who I feel. Hi John, how are you? Thank you for joining us again. Hi Tanya. So Tanya, you're trying to give up the carbs and keep the carbs now to lose all the weight I gained from, yes, you're trying to give up the carbs. Well, you see, the thing is with that, Tanya, is that, you know, back in your very early programming of your subconscious mind, you might have been told, you know, oh, don't eat too much of that, you'll get fat. Or don't eat this or you'll get fat. Or, you know, you possibly may have said, oh, I better not eat too many carbs, I'll put on too much weight. And so all these programmings that are coming into the subconscious mind, you know, is playing on us. So, you know, that might be something that you can work with as you're doing that, to help you. But just be very, very mindful though, Tanya, as I'm just talking to here, darling, you do definitely need your carbs, okay? Because carbs, remember, we don't necessarily need a lot of protein. People think we need a lot of protein when we don't, but we do need our carbs. And our carbs, yeah, I mean, look, there's the wrong carbs, there's the right carbs, but let's just talk carbs, huh? And but our carbs give us energy. So without energy, you know, protein can give us energy, but nowhere near as much as our carbs. So, and we don't need as much protein as what people, you know, people say, oh, we need lots and lots of protein, but we don't. We truly don't at all. And but you do. You definitely need your carbs, okay? So don't forget your carbs, especially if you are cutting back. You definitely need to have them. All right? Okay, Tanya, I didn't pick you a card, but there's a message for you there, Dal. All right. Hi, Peter. How are you? Hi, Sammy. Hi, Martina. Just waiting to see what spirit, who spirit wants to. Alayla, is it Alayla? That's a pretty name. Just don't think I'm saying it right, but never mind. Hi, Kat. How are you? Now I'm feeling drawn to your cat. That's you, Cat Gray. Would you like a card? Let's have a look. as I'm speaking to you, Kat, I feel you have got some things you need to start organizing. Okay, if you're still listening to me, Kat, this is to your work front. So, you know, so a project or something that is taking place or about to take place. And I believe this is more on the spiritual too, Dal. You know, I just feel, and I think you also, you could be working with alongside someone else wanting to do it, but I just feel, you know, don't let the fear hold you back. Really, truly, don't let the fear hold you back there, Kat, all right? Because, you know, you're highly spiritual. You've been on this path for quite some time now, and I just feel that you really must do what you know, okay, you are here to do. Okay, so Kat, okay. Now, when cards come out, now Kat, this is for you, Kat Gray. Discontentment and boredom. Now you might go, oh, I don't like that card. Don't like that card. Oh. Okay, hang on, what was that? Yeah, discontentment and boredom. Now, look, what I'm thinking is that I never see a card ever a bad card, right? And it's really in the eyes of the beholder. And so when I read a card, or, you know, I don't really want to read a card because I'd really rather connect that to about the card. But what I feel here with this card is that your soul, okay, wants more. This is why the discontentment, the boredom is coming in. And can we just say that feeling that you have been having is because you want to take yourself to that next, well, you could call it a level, you know, the next spiritual level, the next, you know, the next project, the next something that you want to do. But I feel it's like you're waiting for something, or I feel I need to have a chat with you about it or something, you know. But, you know, to kick your butt a bit is what I'm wanting to try and do. But let's just say, you know, your boredom and this discontentment inside is really about your soul saying, I've had enough where I am. I'm wanting to go to the next level, wanting to go and do some bigger things, you know. And that's purely because where you are at the moment is that level that you've been on, okay, it's like you've outworn it a bit now. It's time to step up. But are you willing to step up into that new vibration? Because spirit will bring you that next level if you're ready to step up into it. But if you feel like as though there's a bit of hesitation, they will say maybe just not quite ready yet. Okay, so I just feel this is on your spiritual path. I feel it's to do with something that you're working with, and I want to say to you, just do it. And I feel someone coming around the side of you here, wanting to come in and help you and to get you motivated to do it as well there, Kat. So I really strongly believe, darling, you have a spiritual knack to bring forward anything that you want to do on the spiritual path. And I just feel maybe that's where the programming comes in. You just might need to reprogram the mind a little bit to get that subconscious mind pushing out a little bit of stuff that really does not need to be in there to get you in that, you know, to keep you in that groove that you don't want to be in it anymore. You know what I mean? Because we can rock you in that groove as long as you like, but we really need you to get out of it. I hope you understand what we're talking about. take it. Take the plunge, take whatever you feel is, because otherwise, you know, you'll feel still, not necessarily discontentment and boredom, but I just feel you'll still feel like there's nothing there for you. And there is plenty. You know, Spirit has got your hand. They're ready to take you on that next journey if you're ready. Okay, Kat? Take care, doll. And I just feel someone around you. I just need to slap you around a little bit, okay? In a nice way, though, okay? All right. Thank you for joining us tonight. And you've got a spirit person that's trying to annoy me. And I'm going, no. Okay? So, yeah. All right. So I'll leave that there, darling. Hi, Betsy. How are you? Okay, Jessica, I would love a card, please, if possible. I'm still awake at 4:30 a.m. Oh, my goodness. Now that I've heard that it was a full moon, it makes sense. Insomnia happens every time it's a full moon. Well, you know, we can blame it on the full moon again. Subconscious mind comes in, and, you know, that's another thing of our programming. Oh, it's a full moon. Our subconscious mind knows. Remember, it's a full moon. You're not going to get sleep. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that we really got to be really careful about what we say, yeah? Okay. But anyway, I'll get you a card. I'll get you a card there, Jessica. Oh, gosh. I love them when they fly out at me. Okay, Jessica. Okay, so this is your solar plexus, love. You know, solar plexus is all about your, you know, your chakras. If you know about your chakras, you know, it's about recharging your solar plexus back up again. You possibly have been giving away some power, some power to your solar plexus there, and it's probably a time to recharge that. You know, what can you do to recharge it? I feel that, you know, you can do many things to recharge the. Hanging around with the wrong people can certainly take away your power. And I just feel at the moment, I'm not sure if you're in a relationship at the moment, or if you have someone in a workplace that's around you that's male, okay? But I just feel past programming has set you up, okay, where people can take your power away from you. Why? It's because they know they can. Okay, so I just feel you've got to be very careful at any time. You know, are you a powerful person? I'll give you an example what I'm trying to say here. I had someone say to me one day, "Oh my gosh, you've got a black aura." And I said, "Oh, really? Well, geez, you're not looking very well then, are you?" And they go, "Huh?" So I kind of threw it back at them, you know. Hey, don't tell me I have a black aura, okay? Because I got far from a black aura, I can tell you, you know. But you see what I'm saying is we can take on board what other people say to us. So, you know, what I'm really trying to say here is the solar plexus is about keeping that power within you, okay? Because that's the center of all your being here. It resonates out from your, you know, out from your aura, and pretty much generates out to the rest of the world of that power. And you can either show your power or you can show your weakness from less of power. And so if you feel like you've given you've been giving too much power away, you know, maybe that's why the card's coming in for you today there, Jessica, just to remind you that don't give too much of your power away. It's that simple. And, you know, you can recharge it by many ways. You could, you know, I really think a good one is going out in the sun and lifting up your top and really getting in there and recharging, because you like a crystal, aren't you? So we can get the sun to charge up the solar plexus in a really good way there. Or you can use a crystal if you want. Or you know what? You can really simply just say, universe, please give me some healing in that chakra, or overall, you know, chakras, and everything will be okay there. All right. But I really do feel there might be, why they're bringing the card to you tonight, it might be just about you just being mindful, okay, about who is hanging around you at the moment, who may be taking your power. All right, darling, I'll leave that with you there, Jessica, but just remember your programming, sweetheart. All right, thank you for joining us. All right, okay, let's see if I can get a couple more in. Okay. Hi, Joe. Oh, you're late tonight. Well, it's just lovely that you've joined us. So lovely that you joined us. And, you know, as I'm just connecting here with you, Joe, I feel you've made a couple of shifts since I last connected with you. So even if they've not been big shifts, I feel that any shifts is good shifts. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you've made some shifts, that's great to me. So I think that's really good. Hi, Tracy. Now, Tracy, I feel connected to you, darling, so I'm going to give you a card. Hello, hello. So that's, oh, yeah, Tracy Melling, is it? So for those who don't know me, I'm Karina Webb, Psychic Medium. You can always catch me on my Psychic Medium Facebook page for upcoming events or anything like that. You can always jump on my site. That's on the link below. And also, I do have an event coming up, connecting with loved ones this year, on the 26th of October, okay, and that will be at North Lakes in Queensland, for those who are close by to there. So grab your tickets. I will drop a link below. Oh, okay. Okay, so I've got a few cards for you. You're greedy tonight there, Tracy, but that's okay. All right, so they're giving me 4 cards. Wow. Some people don't even get 1 card. So 4 flew out for you. So the first card that has flown out has been foundations and achievements. Okay, Tracy? So then the second one is hope. Okay. Yep, they're telling me the next one was balance. And then the next one was rest and rejuvenation. Okay. So overall, in that, they're just going to tell me what they want to say overall. Okay. There, Tracy. Okay, so I know that either you or someone around you, I believe it's either you, have been doing some changes within your home front, okay, or if you're not doing those changes now, you're about to be doing changes. There's so many things that are going to be changing within your environment, even possibly if you're not shifting, you're shifting something around, you know, renovating, or something's changing within your, you know, within your surroundings. And it's just like this massive shift of energy that's come forward, and I feel is going to be really good for you, but sometimes then can be a little bit overwhelming at the same time. And but they're just saying here, don't forget your connection, okay, to the higher source, okay, in amongst all of that as well, because sometimes we can lose touch when we're trying to grasp onto life and what's happening in that life experiences for us as well. Okay. I also get writing as well. I don't know if you're writing a book, or if you're writing for something, or writing journaling, or you're writing. I just feel there's something coming forward where it gives you the opportunity for you to get your stuff down on paper or on something that will be more meaningful, if that makes sense for you, Tracy. Yeah. Did you get that? Oh, did I get that? Oh, yep. I just said, they've just told me there's going to be a better foundation for you, you know, a better home foundation for you, whether you choose to shift, or if you're going to shift, or you're staying put. And that's why that card come in back up again for us. So so I just want to say that in the next 3 to 4 months, you will feel that this is everything is just kind of tying back into one another, and it's like it's just coming a bit more smooth sailing for you. You do understand? Again, you know, don't worry about the full moons, don't worry about anything like that. Just go with your flow, go with whatever you feel is right for you, all right, at the time. And they're showing me the beach. Are you by the beach? Because if you're not by the beach, that's possibly somewhere you should be by, is by the beach, or by some forms of water, okay? Or take yourself to the water, which would be more generating for you at your soul level there. All right, so I'm just going to give that to you very shortly there, because I know we have to wrap up now because I'm running late. But I said I was going to do one more, so I'll quickly do that. I'm sure I can do that very quickly. So let's just see who the next person here. One more. Okay. Joe's, is it Joe's? Yeah. I hope it's right. Do you see anything for me? Okay, so this is for you, Joe's. I think I'm saying it right, Joe's. Oh, there it goes. Okay, all right. So this card is victory and success. So, Joseph, I feel that this is a card that the source is trying to say to you, based on something that you have done, okay, in early previous past is something that you've just done the last few months, say, has now then manifested, and something is coming forward for you to expand yourself more. Okay, so expand the self, expand the soul of who you are. I feel this is business related, so whether it's running a business, doing a business, being the business person you are, and you're doing something business wise here, I feel this is good. I feel good when I feel the energy of this, okay? And I don't know why, but I feel you're worrying about yourself. Stop worrying about yourself. Stop worrying about yourself. Okay, just everything is going the way it's meant to be. Stop having the fear, coming back to that, reprogramming the mind. Everything is going to plan. Spirit will just bring everything on that path for you that is meant to be. Everything. Why are you doubting? Or why had you doubted is probably more the point about it. But allow everything to go the way that it's meant to, because you know this card is a pretty good darn card. This would be kind of like the in the tarot card, like the ace, you know, it's a good card. You can't get any better than that. So allow some good things to unfold, okay, for you. And I feel this is in business, you know, and you have nothing to worry about. You truly don't have anything to worry about, even though it can feel quite daunting there for you. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm drinking a cup of tea, okay, when I'm connecting with you, okay, on that. All right there, Jose, thank you very much for joining us. I must go. Okay, thank you everyone for joining us. I'll see you next Friday night. It's never long enough, is it? Okay, so if you want to touch base with me, you can touch base with me on my Facebook pages or something like that, whatever, or connect with me on my page there. Or on events directory if you feel you want to make contact for a session or anything like that. Okay, so I must go. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you very much for connecting with me tonight, sharing your love and your messages, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye for now. Bye.